Hi everybody, thanks for joining me again for a follow-up video on this card tutorial. Um, so for some reason my camera cut out, so I didn't have the time to do the finishing step on the outside of the card. So I'm just going to point you down to my work surface and show you how to do an alternative version of this card here, where I die cut out the stamped images and layered them on the card. Okay, so if you didn't see the first half of the video, I went through how to put together the base of a card, and it cut off, I believe, right when I was doing these little inserts. These are to put your greetings on or write your messages. So all that we have left is to finish up the front of our card. So I have a piece of white cardstock that I'm going to stamp on, and a piece of the what is that pink? Petal pink as my mat for that card. So I'm going to stamp some tulips with the Calypso Coral, and I'm taking the first stamp. This is from the Flowering Tulips stamp set. So it has one image that's a little bit bolder and then another one that's a little bit more detail. So this is your number 1 and this is your number 2. So the first one, which is this one here, I've already marked it with a Sharpie on the back of the stamp just so that I wouldn't have to keep figuring it out. So I'm going to stamp this image off. So I'm going to load it up with ink, stamp the image off, and then stamp on my paper. And then I'm going to come in with that line image stamp, this one here, and stamp that full strength right on top of the one that I just stamped. And that just gives it a lot more definition. I'm just going to do that one more time, taking the number 1 stamp, loading it up with ink, stamping off, stamping on my paper, reloading my number 2 stamp, and stamping directly onto my stamped image. So it's really a fun technique. You can get 2 different colors of ink just with one ink pad, just by stamping off. So you can see the detail on those tulips there. Okay, and then I'm just going to stamp some stems. Like so. And then come in and stamp a few leaves. Just like so. I'm missing the little tiny image on the inside. Hopefully that is in my packet here. Yes, it is. I was afraid of losing these little guys. And I'm going to stamp that with Calypso Coral as well. Just like so. And now that is ready to be mounted onto my mat. So I'll bring in my measurements again for you. So again, this the mat is in Petal Pink, not in Rich Razzleberry. That was my initial sample. And that measures 2.5 by 3 3/4, and then the white piece that I just stamped on measures 2 1/4 by 3 1/2. Okay, so that's just going to be added right to the top front of my card. Just like so. And then I had some ribbon that matched the Petal Pink, which seems to have disappeared. So I'm just gonna, oh, here it is. All right, I'm afraid my time's gonna run out again and I'll have to make a third version of this video. I think I just have too many pictures on my camera and I just need to go and delete them. Okay, so I just made a little bow. And I'm going to snip these edges off. I'm going to go in with a mini glue dot. Roll this back to find the last one that I used. And I'm just going to kind of fold it in half on itself. And then take my ribbon, bring it directly to the glue dot and lift it off and put it right there on my card. And there you have it. So I hope you go back to the part 1 of this video to see how I put together the base of the card. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me on this YouTube video or hop over to my Facebook page at Melinda's Rubber Room. If you see any product that you would like to purchase, you can do so on my online store at melindapierce.stampin' up.net. Again, thank you for joining me. Hope you learned something new. And feel free to join me on my Wednesday Zoom classes. Those are free classes. You can make projects with your own products. I provide all of the measurements ahead of time for the featured project, so you can make the cards with us, and I can help you along the way. Okay, hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.